Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to HJN, the Legacy of Supers. Because now I'll say for sure that I will have a lot to say about many other superheroes here and there. This one in particular, it's not necessarily a superhero. Because, well, for the most part, this character doesn't really wear capes and the like. But I will say that the powers are purely justified simply because of the fact that, well, there's many different uses to this character. If the title hasn't already given it away, then, well, Ben 10 is who I'm talking about. Ben 10, of course, started off as Benjamin Kirby Tennyson, whom at one day in school was not having such a good day. And during a little trip to a campsite, Ben discovers a meteor and decides to check it out. And upon realizing what's inside, I think just latches on to Ben's wrist. I tell you, many, many years it's been since I first saw the very first episode of Ben 10, back in 2003. And looking at where the Ben 10 franchise has gone now, it's incredible. I mean, of course, Ben 10, the name pretty much implies the fact that, well, the Omnitrix, which is a wrist-embedded device that Ben can control, includes 10 different alien forms that come from a specified planet outside of the solar system. And according to other Ben 10 lore that's simply based on that, the Omnitrix does have some pretty special powers in and of itself. Of course, it's already known for having an hourglass symbol which can double as a timer, which can indicate how long Ben 10 can stay in any form of the 10 aliens that Ben has to choose from. However, over time, as the show went on, as in the original one, there have been other alien forms that Ben was able to encounter. More than just 10 of them. There were plenty of others here and there. But of course, the basic 10, which includes that of Heat Blast, Diamond Head, Accelerate, Wild Mutt, Forearms, Gray Matter, Ghost Freak, Cannon Bolt, and some others here and there. They're all pretty enjoyable for who they are. And not to mention, the voice actors that came along and voiced them for the first time, like Steve Blum and plenty of others here and there. It was incredible. I mean, these voice actors certainly got talent. And Ben 10 was one of the first ever places that I went to get to know about these people in general. And I will say, looking back at it, their work certainly has gotten so much better since then. But since that time, I mean, I guess I just haven't really seen anything like it. Such incredible voice acting talent from some people like them. And I will say that the Ben 10 franchise has certainly gotten a lot bigger since then, with Ben 10 Race Against Time, which was a live-action feature film in 2007, as well as some video games, including a Hyperscan game. That's right. There was a Ben 10 game on the Mattel Hyperscan, which was a very rare, flopped, obscured console out there that had only 5 games. Ben 10 was one of them. Apparently Ben 10 probably would have made for such a great game. But according to James Rolfe of AVGN, it was horrible. I can't blame them though. I just cannot. Well, anyways, ever since then, I could tell you that Ben 10 has certainly gotten a whole lot bigger, and there has been so many other incarnations and a lot of other shows and films that Ben 10 would be a part of. And I will say that we will never, ever lose sight of Ben 10 anytime. The franchise has already gotten so big. And I could tell you, it's probably only going to get bigger and bigger every day. Well, anyways, that's pretty much all I got to talk about Ben 10 in general, but stay tuned for tomorrow, which I refer back to Marvel yet again. But until then, if you want to see more, go down to my channel. make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.